Hello, welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here.
I'm Ella.
And I'm James. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
Today, we're going to talk about dream jobs. We'll discuss what our ideal careers would be, what makes a job fulfilling, and how to pursue your professional goals.
This is such an exciting topic. Everyone has ideas about their perfect job.
Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more English practice. It really helps us.
Let's get started.
So, James, if you could have any job in the world, what would your dream job be?
That's a great question. My dream job would be a travel photographer. I'd love to travel around the world and take photos of beautiful places and interesting cultures.
That sounds amazing. What is it about travel photography that appeals to you?
I love photography as a hobby, and I love traveling. Combining both would be perfect. I'd get to visit incredible destinations, meet fascinating people, and capture moments through my camera.
It sounds very creative and adventurous. What kind of places would you want to photograph?
I'd love to photograph natural wonders like the northern lights in Iceland, the beaches of Bali, or the mountains in Nepal, and also cultural events like festivals and ceremonies.
That would be an incredible experience. What do you think would be challenging about that job?
Well, it's not always glamorous. Travel photographers spend a lot of time away from home and family. The work can be unpredictable, and the income isn't always stable.
Those are real considerations. Would you be willing to deal with those challenges?
I think so. For me, the freedom and creativity would be worth it. I believe if you love what you do, the challenges become manageable.
That's a good perspective. What about you, Ella? What's your dream job? My dream job would be a book editor at a major publishing house. I love reading, and I'd love to help authors bring their stories to life.
That's a wonderful dream job. What would you do as a book editor?
I'd read manuscripts, work with authors to improve their writing, suggest changes to plot or character development, and help shape books before they're published.
That sounds intellectually stimulating. What draws you to that career?
I've always been passionate about books. Being able to discover new authors and help them refine their work would be so fulfilling. I'd feel like I'm contributing to literature and culture.
That's meaningful work. Do you think you'd specialize in a particular genre?
I'd love to work with fiction, especially literary fiction and young adult novels. Those are the genres I enjoy reading the most.
What would be challenging about being a book editor?
The competition is fierce. There are many people who want to work in publishing, but not many positions available. Also, the pay isn't as high as some other careers.
So it's more about passion than money.
Exactly. You do it because you love books and literature, not because you'll get rich. But I think that kind of passion makes a job worthwhile.
I agree. What qualities do you think make a job a dream job?
That's a great question. I think a dream job should align with your values and interests. It should be something you're passionate about.
Absolutely. For me, a dream job should also offer some level of autonomy. I want to have control over my work and make my own decisions.
That's important. What about work-life balance? Is that part of your dream job?
Yes, definitely. Even with my dream job as a travel photographer, I'd want time to rest and spend with family and friends.
Balance is crucial. A job that consumes all your time, even if you love it, can lead to burnout.
That's true. What about salary? How important is money when thinking about your dream job?
It's complicated. Of course, we need to make enough money to live comfortably and pay our bills. But beyond that, I think fulfillment matters more than a huge salary.
I feel the same way. I'd rather make less money doing something I love than make lots of money doing something I hate.
There's a saying, choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
That's a nice sentiment, though I'm not sure it's entirely realistic. Even dream jobs have difficult days.
True, but the idea is that when you're passionate about your work, the challenges feel more manageable.
Definitely. Let's talk about different types of dream jobs. Some people dream of being entrepreneurs and starting their own businesses.
Entrepreneurship is exciting but risky. You have complete control over your business, but you also take on all the financial risk.
What kind of business would you start if you were an entrepreneur?
Maybe a bookstore with a cozy cafe inside. People could browse books, drink coffee, and attend author readings, a community space centered around literature.
That sounds lovely. I'd definitely visit. What about people who dream of creative careers, like musicians or artists?
Creative careers are rewarding but challenging. Musicians and artists often struggle financially, especially early in their careers.
But some people are so passionate about their art that they're willing to accept that struggle.
Absolutely. For some people, creating music or art isn't just a job, it's their purpose in life.
What about people who dream of helping others, like doctors, teachers, or social workers?
Those are noble professions. People in those fields often say their work is incredibly meaningful, even though it can be emotionally demanding.
Teachers like you, for example. Is teaching your dream job?
Teaching is fulfilling, and I do love it. But my ultimate dream would be editing books, though teaching and editing both involve helping people improve their communication skills.
That's a good connection. What about people who dream of high-powered careers like CEOs or lawyers?
Those careers offer prestige and high salaries, but they also typically require long hours and high stress levels.
It's a trade-off. You get financial success and influence, but you sacrifice personal time.
Right. For some people, that trade-off is worth it. Others would rather have more free time, even if it means less money.
Everyone's priorities are different. What do you think stops people from pursuing their dream jobs?
Fear is a big one. Fear of failure, fear of financial instability, fear of what others might think.
That's true. Many people stay in jobs they don't love because those jobs are safe and predictable.
There's also practical concerns. Maybe someone has a family to support and can't take the risk of a career change.
Or maybe they didn't get the education or training needed for their dream job.
Though it's never too late to learn new skills, people change careers all the time, even later in life.
That's encouraging. What advice would you give someone who wants to pursue their dream job?
First, I'd say do your research. Learn everything you can about that career. Talk to people who already work in that field.
That's smart. Reality often differs from our imagination. What else?
Start small. You don't have to quit your current job immediately. Maybe start with a side project or take a class to develop relevant skills.
Baby steps toward your goal. That makes it less scary.
Exactly. And be patient. Major career changes don't happen overnight. It might take months or even years.
What about networking? Is that important?
Very important. They say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Building connections in your desired field can open doors.
How do you build those connections?
Attend industry events, join professional organizations, connect with people in LinkedIn, or even reach out for informational interviews.
What's an informational interview?
It's when you ask someone in your dream field if you can meet with them to learn about their career. Most people are happy to share their experiences.
That's a great strategy. What about developing the right skills?
That's crucial. Figure out what skills and qualifications you need for your dream job, then work on acquiring them.
Through education, online courses, workshops, or practical experience?
All of the above. There are so many resources available now. You can learn almost anything online these days.
That's true. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and YouTube have courses on everything.
And don't underestimate the value of volunteering or internships to gain experience.
Even unpaid work can lead to paid opportunities later.
Exactly. It's an investment in your future.
What about the financial aspect? How do you handle money concerns when pursuing a dream job?
It's smart to have savings before making a big career change. Financial experts recommend having at least 3 to 6 months of expenses saved.
That emergency fund provides a safety net.
Right. And maybe you keep your current job while you transition slowly rather than quitting abruptly.
What about people whose dream job is just unrealistic? Like, I might dream of being a professional basketball player, but I'm not tall enough or skilled enough.
That's a good point. Sometimes we need to be realistic about our abilities and circumstances.
But maybe you can find a related field. If you love basketball but can't play professionally, maybe you could be a coach, a sports journalist, or work for a team in another capacity.
Exactly. It's about finding what aspects of your dream job appeal to you, then finding alternative paths that incorporate those elements.
That's wise. What about the importance of passion versus practicality?
It's a balance. Following your passion is important, but you also need to be practical about paying bills and supporting yourself.
Some people suggest having a day job that pays the bills while pursuing your passion as a side project.
That's a valid approach. Many successful people started that way. They worked a regular job while building their dream career on the side.
Can you think of examples?
Many famous authors wrote their first books while working other jobs. J.K. Rowling was a single mother on welfare when she wrote Harry Potter.
That's inspiring. What about the idea that you should do what you love? Is that always good advice?
It's mostly good advice with some caveats. Just because you enjoy something as a hobby doesn't mean you'll enjoy it as a career.
That's a great point. The pressure and obligations of a job can change how you feel about an activity.
Right. Someone might love painting for fun, but hate the business side of being a professional artist.
So you need to understand all aspects of a career, not just the appealing parts.
Exactly. Okay, before we finish, let's review some useful vocabulary about careers and jobs.
Great idea. We've used many professional terms today.
Let's start with dream job. This is your ideal career, the job you would most want to have.
For example, my dream job is to be a travel photographer.
Another phrase is fulfilling. This means satisfying and meaningful.
Like, working as a teacher is very fulfilling.
We use work-life balance to describe the equilibrium between your career and personal life.
For example, I'm looking for a job with good work-life balance.
Autonomy means independence and the ability to make your own decisions.
Like, I want a job that offers more autonomy.
Burnout is when you're exhausted and stressed from working too much.
For example, she experienced burnout after working 80 hours a week.
Career change or career transition means switching from one profession to another.
Like, he made a career change from finance to teaching.
Networking means building professional relationships and connections.
For example, networking is essential for finding job opportunities.
And side project or side hustle refers to work you do in addition to your main job.
Like, I have a side hustle as a freelance writer.
These terms will help you discuss careers and professional goals in English.
Definitely. Now it's time for our favorite part.
The question of the day.
Are you ready for today's question?
Today's question is, what is your dream job and why?
Tell us about your ideal career. What would you love to do if you could do anything?
Maybe it's something creative, something that helps others, or something adventurous. We want to hear about it.
You can write something like, my dream job is because...
And if you're already doing your dream job, tell us how you got there.
Share your dream job in the comments below. We read every comment.
And writing in the comments is excellent practice for your English.
So please tell us about your dream career.
Great! So let's summarize what we talked about today.
Today, we discussed dream jobs and what makes a career ideal and fulfilling.
I shared that my dream job would be a book editor at a publishing house, working with authors to bring their stories to life.
And I said my dream job would be a travel photographer, combining my love of photography and travel to capture beautiful moments around the world.
We talked about what qualities make a job a dream job: alignment with your values, passion, autonomy, work-life balance, and meaningful work.
We discussed different types of dream careers, from entrepreneurship to creative fields to helping professions.
We explored what stops people from pursuing their dreams: fear, financial concerns, and practical limitations.
We shared advice for pursuing your dream job. Do research, start small, be patient, network, develop skills, and have financial savings.
And we learned useful vocabulary like dream job, fulfilling, work-life balance, autonomy, burnout, career change, networking, and side hustle.
We hope this conversation inspires you to think about your own career goals and take steps towards your dream job.
Remember, it's never too late to pursue your passion. Many people change careers and find fulfillment later in life.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Daily English Talk, and turn on notifications.
We have new English conversations every week on topics that help you improve your English.
So, from both of us,
Keep learning, keep practicing, and chase your dreams.
goodbye!
Bye, everyone.